Is Miss Mac making you trying to annotate poems? Is Miss Mac trying to make you drink Kool-Aid? Is Miss Mac trying to make you read novels? Well, if you answered yes to the last question, I had the perfect novel for you. This book is called Of Mice and Men and it is by John Steinbeck. This is one of John Steinbeck's best written novels. This novel is basically for people ages 14 to 18, teens within that range, which is basically high schoolers from 9 to 12. The reason why I say that is because this book has many literary features, and everybody loves literary features, but people 14 through 18 are able to understand them and implement them in their life, and they could talk to like teachers like Miss Mac, and they can annotate them, but forget annotating. One of the literary elements John Steinbeck uses in this book is a motif of friendship. And he shows that through the two main characters, George and Lenny, who are like blood brothers and would do anything for each other. One of the things that John Steinbeck does is that he writes about all the hardships that they go through and all the bad stuff that happens. But yet, he also writes about how they find a solution to solve all those problems, and those are things that us teens could use in our life when we ever get into any kind of interaction with other people. Another literary element John Steinbeck uses is the use of imagery. He uses imagery to describe everything, like all the characters and all the settings and places. And that is important to us teens because it'll make our mind fluctuate in a way it has never done before. And thus, it'll make us more intelligent and more smarter. Also, this book has a lot of elements of realism because it doesn't glorify nature and doesn't glorify man. It just has them equal to each other, and it just shows how nature's occurrence is always there and how humans can use them. George and Lenny, two homies who were as tight as a penny. I mean, like, they started off as childhood buddies and couldn't count stats or throw out their money. Nothing mattered, they both had each other, and therefore they called both of themselves brothers. Friendship sleek like a brand new iPhone. It couldn't be messed up with your color code snow cone. It started off with a West Side Story. Two boys working on a farm and they both gained glory. They were all Cali life living in a city called Wheat, and man, they were killing. Through the many hardship, everything was smooth. They fought together and got a golden tooth. Friendship never acting like a blunt in the fourth quarter, but Lenny lasted with, boy, what's your order? Well, that's it, the story of George and Lenny, and now they're in the grave counting off their 20s. Shout out to the tragedy of Trayvon Martin, and because of him, I'm balling out like William Barton. Peace and obedience to all y'all. Hey, one more thing, kids. Buy my book. Oh, you didn't hear me the first time? Well, buy my book. Not throwing the Kool-Aid.